Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, I'll be showcasing how you can make an extra 50% money with your nightclub in a public online session when it comes to sale missions. Now, the nightclub is by far one of the best businesses in Grand Theft Auto. The fact that it has two separate passive incomes is absolutely fantastic. One side of the business, all you need to do is keep your popularity up, and you'll make $50,000 every 48 minutes. The other part of the business, you just need to make sure that, well, you don't really need to make sure anything. All you have to do is sell your product and then you make the money. Now, it is that part of the business we are specifically going to be talking about in today's video. When you are selling your product, you can increase how much money you make by selling in a public lobby. This is something I've talked about on the channel before. It's called the high demand bonus. Now, a lot of businesses getting the high demand bonus can be a bit sketchy, is the best way to word it. Like, for example, if you fill up your special cargo crates, it can be very sketchy to try and sell in a public lobby, because if your cargo gets blown up, you're going to lose all of your money. However, when it comes to the nightclub, it's really easy to do a sale mission and have nothing get blown up, which is exactly what I'm going to showcase in today's video. I'm in a lobby currently with about 25-ish people, not 100% sure how many are in the lobby. I'm also, I was going to say not sure how long it's going to take me to load in, but yeah, as you can see, I got 25 people in the lobby. So what we're going to do is first of all, I got to grab my money because my nightclub is a full-on product. I always forget to grab it, and then it fills up, and then it overfills, so yeah, I should probably grab that really quickly. Opening my safe. Alright, open it any slower, you poob. I wish we could just take the money on our phone and then not have to walk up physically to the safe, but there you go. Alright, so let's make our way over to the computer, and I'm going to showcase exactly how easy it is to do a high demand lobby sell. If you're in a lobby with over 21 people, you can do a 50% bonus. So right now, as you can see, it's $529,000, and 50% of that's about $250,000. So instead of getting $529,000, we should get around $750,000, an extra $250,000 added on for selling in a public lobby. Now, you want to make sure that you are not part of a motorcycle club when doing this sell mission, and that you are more specifically part of a CEO. That way you can go off the radar. So, also, another thing I should point out that is at least pretty important to me, you want to do the sale mission with less than $1 million usually is what I like to say. Because when it's less than $1 million of product, you're basically going to get this little truck. I know that there's like a specific number of crates that you can get, and then it'll go to the mule custom. Somebody can let me know in the comments. But basically, to what I always see, if it's less than $1 million, you're going to get the small truck. And this truck is absolutely fantastic. What you're going to see is I'm going to go to CEO Abilities, Ghost Org, and there you go. Now I have 2 minutes and 50 seconds off the radar. So nobody's going to know where I am. This vehicle's fairly fast, goes upwards of, I think, like 100 miles per hour. Add that in with the fact that it's got a remote 50 cal machine gun on it, and the fact that it can drop proxy mines. It's gonna be really hard to take me out while driving this vehicle. And again, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds of completely off the radar. So I really have nothing to worry about right now. And this is how it is for your nightclub almost every time you do a sale mission, as long as you go off the radar. If there's anybody even close proximity to you, just boom, instantly off, and then you're completely fine. So we got 3 miles to make it to our destination, which is it's a pretty quick drive, as you can see. We just gotta keep on going down the highway here, and again, if anything tries coming up behind me, that truck, boom, instantly blows up because this thing carries proxy mines. Now, to be fair, all of the vehicles in the nightclub carry proxy mines. However, I would not suggest to sell with any of the bigger vehicles. First of all, they are bigger targets. The more you store in those vehicles means that if they get blown up, it's more product loss. But more specifically, the larger the vehicle, the slower they are. And you lose product when doing the bigger vehicles, because that means you have to reassign your technicians to other people, and then you're making less money than if you had just sold and let your technicians go for the highest product as it is gathering. So, honestly, the best way to make money with the nightclub is don't reassign your technicians, just do a sale mission when your number one money makers are filled, and then do the sale mission and then start it back up again. It's very easy to do that. We only have 1.5 miles to go, and as you can see, we still got 1 minute and 20 seconds left on Off the Radar. This just shows you, though, how easy it is to do these sale missions. I mean, there's nobody out in Sandy. There's almost never anybody out in Sandy Shores as it is, and I mean, you can very easily see that right here. So we're just gonna take the exit ramp here, slow down a bit. Yeah! Perfect. And that was pretty easy, wasn't it? So I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I think this is the one where we have to look for maybe an orange Camacho, but I might be wrong. I always get confused on what sale mission it's going to be when it's in Sandy, because you don't get a lot of Sandy Shores ones. Sometimes you get the hacking ones, but this definitely isn't that, because we would have had to have done at least 1 or 2 hacks at this point. So let's just make our way over towards it. Even appears we're going towards Grapeseed this time. I don't think this would be the Camacho one. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. Maybe this is the one where we have to pick up the vehicle with a cargo bob, but I'm kind of failing on my driving. It still seems like there's enough people in this lobby to get the max bonus. Now, the one thing I should point out about the nightclub is Tony's going to take like a 10% cut, so we would make an extra 250,000, but Tony taking that 10% cut is probably going to take away like maybe 70,000. So we'll probably make in total maybe about 690,000 from the sale mission, but here we are. Oh, is that it? Oh, never mind. We have a second area. Okay. Well, it looks like we have to lose cops, which doesn't really matter too much to me. Because, again, I have I'm not even going to shoot these guys. I got proxy mines. Goodbye. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that we can call Lester for this and then just completely negate the cops. But as you saw, we had a very, very slight little radar thing, so it showed us where to go on the GPS. So I'm just going to call Lester, and let's see, I'm going to push you out of my way, and boom, remove wanted level, and there you have it. Now all I got to do is make sure I don't crash into any cops, so I'm going to take this little off-road here, and I mean, that's just how easy it is again. So sure, we're not off the radar anymore, but all I have to do is drive 1.5 miles. Once again, there's really nobody on the map apart from this one guy over here, but he's in a Sparrow. I don't even think you can lock on this vehicle, so again, I'm not too worried. And that guy's not even going for me. For the most part, people don't really go out of their way to blow you up anymore in lobbies, especially for like nightclub goods. It makes sense if you're doing like special cargo, because they can actually really destroy your happiness. But the thing I always say about nightclub goods is, what is the risk you're taking? It's not like you had to put money into this business to make money out of it. All you did was waited for it to fill up. So if you did end up losing one of your 5 nightclub sales, you'd still actually have a profit, because 250% bonuses is equal to 1 full sale. So let's just make it to the destination. Here we go. Roll around the corner. And I mean, that's it. That's literally it. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a 50% bonus on your sales. There's a lot of people that don't want to sell in public lobbies. If you want my advice specifically for your nightclub, I would. I'd wait for it to get up to about $1 million and then sell it. And then you'll make an extra 500,000 just by selling in a public lobby. It is incredibly easy to do. And if somebody's trying to blow up your product, all you need to do is go into a new lobby. You're only going to lose about 10% of it, and then you can do it again. As you can see, Tony took about a $52,000 laundering cut, and that's actually because he doesn't count the high demand bonus in with the laundering cut. I didn't actually realize that until now, but that makes exact sense, because we had $529,000 on our final sale. So yeah, we made $700,000 from that when we normally would have made $520,000. We made an extra $200,000, and as I said, there was a $50K taken away from the laundering cut. So yeah, that just shows you how easy the high demand bonus is. I mean, it's so incredibly easy to do this. Please do it. It's just that easy. Make sure you're in a lobby with over 21 people. You're going to get the max 50% bonus. And with a nightclub, it is literally as easy as cake. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.